So hi, so this is basically a demo for Calendra app and we are going to start the demo. So this app is basically built using React and Next.js 15 and we are also using Neon for database and we have integrated Google Calendar API. So and the authentication is implemented using Clerk. So I'll just log in using Google. I'll use my account. So once I'm logged in, basically here there are four tabs, four different things you can do here. So in events, you can basically create your events. In my tasks, you can plan your day. Here basically I have integrated LLM for basically going through your natural language and it will convert it into a task. Basically you describe your day in plain English and it will generate tasks for you. So and then there is my schedule where you can set your time like when you are available for what time in what day. So it will create your availabilities and then you can basically share your public profile to anybody and then they can schedule event with you. So first I'll give you the demo of my tasks. And right now if you see my calendar, nothing is there on my calendar. I'll schedule these events or basically these tasks. Basically I'm planning my day over here. I'll create a task. So internally it is basically calling the uh, Ollama for generating these queries, and it is also using this Stable Diffusion WebUI for generating the images. So if you see here, right now it is generating the images. Here this Stable Diffusion is running locally on my system. Here you can see the images are getting generated one by one these images are also getting created. So you can see 5 to 7 for motorcycle bike ride, you can see 5 to 7 a.m. Then cold shower 7 to 8. You see how I have written 7 to 8, but still it has taken it correctly and it has generated this task. Then you see the breakfast like this. All the tasks are created and they are also being scheduled into my Google Calendar. You can see here 5 to 7, 7 to 8, cold shower, then office work, gym workout like this. So now here the once the cards have been created, these are my tasks for the day basically. Now if you check in the Neon console, here also if you see these all the tasks have been created. You can see breakfast, gym, workout, sleep, all of them for my account basically. So now when I'm done with the task, I can basically mark them as done like this. And if you see here again, if I refresh, you'll see the status. You see the three of them I have made completed as true. So you can see like that. And I can also see in the Google Calendar. So basically I will get the notifications when for each of these tasks so I can like plan my day better. So like this, and so if I delete it, it will delete from here as well as from my Google Calendar. So if you see 5 to 7, it was deleted. Now I will delete this cold shower. This will also get deleted. If I'll refresh, it will show up. You see, cold shower also deleted. Now I'll delete all of them. So here I have basically in the code I have done like for image generation it is using stable diffusion basically, and for the for this text to generate for generating from this text into a normal like code, I am using basically chat gpt function calling, as well as I can switch between like basically chat gpt function calling and Gemini, as well as our local Ollama. So I have done the setup according to that in the local environment, but in the production environment if you'll see it will only use Gemini. Basically that is free, so that's why I have used that. And for generating image, it will basically take one simple static image in a production environment, because you'll have to run this on your local, the Stable Diffusion. Only then you will be able to generate the images. So I have done the setup in that way. Okay, so moving on to next section. So I'll show you another demo of another feature. So here basically I have created my schedule and I'm saying that I am only available on Saturday and Sundays from 9 to 5, like this. And I have saved my schedule. So now if I go into events, I can basically create an event. So let's say this is a React interview for 1 hour. Let's say I'll create one more event. Let's say full stack developer interview. Okay, and the duration I can say it is 60 minutes. And description I'll say full stack developer interview. Let's start. Like this I'll just put, and this is active or inactive. You can make it active if you want this to be shown in your public profile when you send it to other like other users, and if you want it to be only your private event, then you can just make it inactive. But I want to go it for the public, so I'll make it active and I'll save. Okay, once it is saved, you can see here. Now I can directly copy it from here and give this to, let's say, some candidate who wants to join or schedule the interview with me. So I'll basically give this URL, and in the production it will be the production URL only. So if he opens it in his browser, so he has like he can access this directly and he can pick a date. Let's say I had already mentioned I'm already only available on Saturdays and Sundays. So basically let's say on July Sunday it's already booked. So let's say on Saturday I want to schedule this event. So I'll select the time. I'll say from 9. I'll start time will be 9. So my name is, let's say, John Doe, and my email I will basically use one of the temp emails from here. So this is a temporary email. I'll copy this and I'll use it there. Just a second, here. And whatever my notes are, let's say uh, I am ready for an interview. I'll say book event. So see, successfully booked event, booked full stack developer interview with Roshan True Gamer. So if you'll see now, uh, I can close this now safely. So I'll close this. And if you see on this temp email, which I had put in the form, I will receive this invitation. So here you will see John Doe and all the details. I am ready for interview. That note which I had added, it is added in this event. So now if I'll show you my calendar, I will also go to that day, let's say week, Saturday. You will see that event over here also with John Doe and full stack developer interview. So like this, basically I can organize and create events and send it to the users so that they can create those events. So this is basically the demo for this app, and you can see the public profile as well. If you give this also to anybody, they can go through all the events and they can schedule anyone which they like. So like this, so they can go through that. If you sent only one, then only that specific one will be sent for that uh, public URL. Okay, so yeah, so I think this is pretty much it. This is local drizzle. Here also you will be able to see the schedules, availabilities. Okay, here also you can see basically the same thing. The events you can see React.js interview, the full stack developer interview which I had created. These are the availabilities, the tasks. So I had already deleted all the tasks. So I'll give you one more demo for this example for planning my day. So let's say I'll create these tasks for today. So see, it will basically create each image for each of my tasks, and generate these cards. So once I'm done with the task, basically I can mark them as done. And if I want to delete them, then I can delete them as well. You can see these tasks are getting generated in this Google Calendar as well. See, like this. I'll refresh to show all of them. See, so all of them are visible. Okay, so this is one of the main features of this application. I can mark them as done. I can delete them when I'm done with them. So this is for just planning my day better. So I think, yeah, this is pretty much it. Thanks for watching.